Hey everyone, this is Eric, KJ4YZI with HamRadioConcepts, and today I have a video of the Yaesu FT-7900. This is not a brand new radio, but this is a bestseller, a solid rig from Yaesu that has simplicity in mind with operation as well as high performance ruggedness. I am a Yaesu fan, and I'm going to demonstrate this radio, what it comes with, show you about it a little bit, but this is kind of the go-to when people are looking for a new radio, getting into the hobby, or they want to put a nice solid dual band radio in their vehicle or at home to fill in for a repeater operation or simplex operation. And this is not that confusing compared to some of the China models that are on the market or some other manufacturers. It's got all the features you want and then some, but it's very simple and basic to use, so not to scare the newcomer or the seasoned operator that may be an ICOM fan. So let's get to this. This is the Yaesu FT-7900. I'm going to unbox it, show you what it comes with, and put it on air and give it a test with a couple guys up north. This is part one of two videos. I please want you to check out part two of this video on my YouTube channel. Very important. Have to see it. So let's get to it. So in the box, okay, first thing you're going to notice with the Yaesu is you have your warranty card. Very important if you want this radio to be under warranty from the manufacturer. So it comes with the serial number on there, and you want to mail this back to Yaesu and fill out the information in here. And that will warranty your radio from manufacturing defects and stuff like that for a given period of time. The manual, very important. You want to read this manual. Like every one of my videos, I mention reading the manual. Very important, because if you want to know how to use the keypad on a remote or whatever, it's in the manual, okay? Because I get a lot of questions on the comments section of my videos. How do you do this? Check out the manual, okay? So, microphone, all right, DTMF microphone. We're going to take this out real quick. We'll make this short and we'll put it right on air, okay? So this is the MH48 microphone. It's a lighted backlit keypad with a red color, so it's easy to see in the dark, okay? And you can turn that light on or off. But programmable buttons here, P1 through P4, so you can program switching power levels or setting it to scan just from the buttons on the front, okay? And that's a Yaesu microphone. You got the power cord, of course, fused power cord, positive, negative leads. You want your ground to be as short as possible when setting this up. Positive lead goes right to the battery, negative as short as possible to ground. Your microphone holder here, so that you can, of course, hook this onto your dashboard, okay, so you can hang your microphone. Comes with spare fuses here. The mounting bracket, so you can mount the base of the radio in your cab, or on your desk in your ham shack, all right? And a bunch of the screws for mounting that and such. Now, inside here is where the radio is. So we're going to make it fast on the unboxing. Alright? And I'll get rid of this box so it's out of your way. So this is the FT-7900 Yaesu. Alright? You'll notice that the bottom of the radio acts as a heat sink. Very solid, heavy radio here. This is a little bit heavier than my Ushan KG-UV950P, I would say. About the same weight, maybe. The bottom acts like a heatsink, but it's also got a fan on the back. Keep it extra cool, okay? When long transmit times, it's got a fan. Your data jack is on the back. That's a Yaesu data jack for different operations for APRS and packet and stuff like that. You have your external speaker, your power lead here, of course, which goes to the power supply. Your SO239 for your antenna. All right. Your mounting screws on the side for the mounting bracket. Your microphone connects here. Now in the box, what I didn't show you, because it's under here, is there's an available remote head kit for this. The YSK-7900, I think it is. And that'll allow you to separate the face. All right. Now this is just the standard cord that it comes with because it's too short, but you can get the additional 20-foot cord that goes on here, so you can detach the face, put the radio under your seat, and put the face on your dashboard. Very cool. And that function also comes with the mounting plate here for the back of the head unit, so that you can attach that to your dashboard. All right. And you can even do that in the ham shack as well. You can keep the remote face right there in the middle of your shack. So your VFO selector here, your power knob, okay, the buttons here, and we'll go through this in a minute, your volume, your squelch. One thing that's funny is I always keep my screen protectors on as long as possible. In all my videos, you've probably seen a video with a radio that has a screen protector. This one's a little bit out of control. I have to say, it's covering some of the buttons here, and this thing is coming off here as soon as I put it in the radio, or in the rig, all right? Excuse me, as soon as I put the rig in the vehicle, that's coming off so I can see it. So let's go ahead and put this in operation and give it an on-air test and see exactly what the guys think about it. All right, let's see if we got anybody up north on Simplex. We'll give them a shout and see what they think. This is KJ4YZI, Sebastian. Anybody on the radio?
KJ4YZI, KF4PF5 returning. Good evening, Eric.
Hey, John, I'm on a new radio here. I'm on an FT-7900, new out of the box, making a video. If you don't mind being on the video, maybe you can give me a radio report here and let me know what you think.
Yeah, okay, Eric. No problem. Very good. Call sign KF4PFI. Name here is John. Again, you are, signal strength is good. You're full scale, full quieting here in Palm Bay, Florida. I'm about 20 miles north of his location, of Eric's location. Audio is really nice. Audio is crisp, clean, and again, full scale, full quieting.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're full scale as well as expected down here in Sebastian. Well, I appreciate the radio report. I'm just putting it on air, and then I'm going to go through a couple things on the menu and wrap the video up. So, thanks for the. This guy John never sleeps. He's always on the radio. Hi. Thanks, John. We'll talk to you soon. KF4PFI from KJ4YZI73.
Okay, real good, Eric. Glad I could help. KJ4YZI, KF4PFI, clear.
Alright, so anyways, the menu structure is fairly easy to use. Holding the band set button here, you'll notice first off that there's two two modes per button here. So one is a short press, one's a long press. So if I wanted to go into set, that'd be a long press. Okay, I'm in the menu. And using the VFO knob or the up and down arrows on the top of the remote mic, I can go through all the menu options. And there's stuff in here that you're familiar with. One thing I like is the weather alert, menu 48. If the weather station sets off the tone, the EAS tone, and the certain emergency response, emergency alert tone, it will activate on this radio and automatically redirect to the weather alert station, in which it'll let you know there's a tornado approaching or a severe weather alert. Very, very cool to have. My ICOM handheld has that. So, you know, automatic power off, very, very common in other radios, power save mode. Automatic repeater shift. The beep, if you don't like that annoying beep every time you make a selection, you turn that off. It's got a CW ID. That's in part with the ARTS. Now, ARTS down here, this button here, is Automatic Range Transponder System. ARTS is a Yaesu specific function. It may be implemented by now on other units or manufacturers, but basically when you have ARTS enabled and set up, it'll let you know if there's another ARTS enabled radio in simplex communication range in which you're close enough to talk on simplex. So very cool to have if you're out in emergency or hiking or search and rescue or whatnot. Cool thing to have. Other stuff here, you know, edge beep, it'll let you know if you're coming close to, or if you're at the edge of the ham radio band. You can name your alpha tags for your frequencies on the radio here with the remote keypad, or using the Yaesu programming software and cable for the radio. 1,000 memories, you can have an alpha tag for each one. Packet settings here, packet speed. So if you're, like I said, if you're using this for a VHF or UHF packet, you can set it accordingly for the speed. The P1, P2, P3, and P4. Now these are for the 4 buttons I showed you on the mic. I'll show you again here. P1, 2, 3, and 4 on the bottom there of the mic. Those are quick buttons. So if you want to set P4 to be, for instance, you go here, you can set P4 for megahertz or memory mode, or you can set it for power settings, so you can get a low, medium, and high power right from the button there instead of having to push this or go into the menu. Weather, you can go right to the weather. You know, other stuff. Arts, you can turn arts on right from the front of the remote mic. So cool thing to have programming for these buttons there. And you'll notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the front of this, and those are for quick channels. If you want to set number 1 for, say, your local repeater you're always on, you'd push number 1, or say number 2, and that would put you on a frequency, maybe a packet frequency for number 3, and that would bring you right to the packet frequency. Okay, so those are 5 quick buttons there for frequencies on the front. Now you'll notice this little red button here, the wires button. What is wires? Wires, when you turn it on, you'll see the little icon here on the screen. Wires is a Yaesu specific internet linking system. I think it's wide area internet relay system. It's one of those. And basically, when you key up with wires on, it'll send a DTMF tone upon transmit, so it opens up the wires linking system, and then you can talk through it. So that's a Yaesu specific thing. However, there are some other protocols that use the same similar protocol, so you can use this if you can set the different DTMF tones so that it will open up, say, a IRLP repeater or something that may need a tone for access, not a subaudible tone, but a DTMF tone, and you can use that. And but word of advice, don't ever keep that on if you're talking through a local repeater. A lot of guys, they turn that right on and get on the local repeater, and it's annoying, and it does no good for an analog repeater or simplex for that matter. So keep that off if you're not using wires. All right, and very simple to use VFO on the front. You can either go right through, you know, those are 5 kilohertz steps there, and you could also push the first button here, megahertz, and now you can set the what would you call that? That'd be the 164 megahertz, the beginning part of the frequency for quick access, to go all the way up, or to go all the way down to aircraft band. Go down here to aircraft, and you'll see it turned on the AM. So now you're listening, you can receive in AM. And with the mod, you can transmit 136 through 174, but receive, it comes open from the factory from AM all the way up to 999 megahertz, skipping 600 megahertz. But so, you know, there you have it. When you turn this off and turn it back on, it'll show you the voltage. Alright, I'm on 12.1 volts because I'm on a battery right now. I'm using a battery from my Go Kit. The power supply I have is wired up to my HF rig, so I didn't feel like hooking it up for this video. I'll do that at one point when I get down there to the bus bar. But other than that, that's it. I hope I explained and showed some things in action, and hope you consider this for your first rig. This is a great rig, and please watch part 2 of this video on my channel. Part 2 is very interesting about this radio, so you'd want to definitely check that out. And thanks for watching. 7-3. This is KJ4YZI.